Welcome to today's practice. My name's Paula. Today we're going to just move through the whole body. Great for the morning. We're going to start standing and move straight into things. If you feel like you need a little bit more of a warm-up, please feel free to pause, just take a few moves and then join in when you're ready. Okay, so let's make a start. Let's make a start at the top of the mat, and we'll have the feet just hip distance apart and parallel. And when you're ready, bringing the palms of the hands together into your prayer position in front of the chest. Just allowing the eyes to close down if that feels comfortable. Starting to bring the attention to your breathing. Just noticing how your breath is feeling. And then gently starting to extend into the inhale and slow down the exhale. Noticing the soles of the feet grounding down into the mat. Slight pressure at the base of the big toe, the little toe, the outside of the heel and the inside of the heel. And as that energy presses down, drawing the energy up through the whole body, up through the spinal column, right up and out through the crown of the head. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more times like that. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Just allowing the breath to come back to being in and out through the nose. Gently blink open the eyes, release the arms down by your side, and then take the hands forward, hook the thumbs, reach those arms up. Drop the tailbone down, lift the sternum, taking a big inhale as you lean back, and then as you exhale, bend through the knees, forward fold, bend the knees as much as you need to, and then release those hands and clasp the hands behind the back. And if this is not available, you could hold your wrists or your forearms. If possible, taking those hands and maybe starting to straighten those arms. Let the back of the neck be relaxed. Find your breath. Draw the tips of the shoulders away from the ears. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, try to reach those hands away from you and then maybe a little bit further back down behind you. And then let's release those hands. Take an inhale into your halfway lift. Maybe bringing those hands to the shin bones if that is better for you, onto blocks. And then exhale, forward fold. Feeling free to bend the knees here. Bend the knees to take that right leg back into your sprinter's lunge. Palms can be flat or you can be onto the fingertips here, pressing back through the back of the right thigh up towards the ceiling. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back into down facing dog. Sealing down through the palms of hands, reaching the heels down. Taking an inhale to unfurl the spine into your plank position. So draw the belly button in, coming all the way into your plank. Making sure that the wrists are a little bit further forward of the shoulders, just slightly. Taking one more inhale here. Exhale, let's come down to the knees and then elbows hug in as you come all the way down. Release the tops of the feet down. Draw those hands back in line with the ribs. Squeeze the elbows in and then inhaling up into your baby cobra. Active through the legs. Press down through the tops of the feet. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, press into the hands, come into your tabletop position as you transition back into your down facing dog. And then let's hold down facing dog for 3 breaths. Steady gaze with the eyes in between the ankles or towards the navel. Try to lengthen out through both sides of the waist. Hugging that navel in towards the spine, particularly as you exhale. come up onto the balls of feet, taking that right leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest and step it as far forward as you can towards the inside of that right hand, coming into your sprinter's lunge. Just inhaling here, reach the chest forward. As you exhale, stepping forward, Uttanasana. Feet hip distance apart, relax the head down. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs as they come forward and up again. Drop the tailbone down. Inhale, looking up, leaning back. Exhale, bend through the knees. Release those hands, interlace the hands behind the back. Notice which thumb is on top, so either the left or the right. We'll try to swap it around the next time we come here. If you can, trying to straighten those arms, feeling free to keep those knees bent as much as you need to here. Back of the neck is relaxed. Open breathing. Inhale, reach those hands away. Exhale, maybe bring them a little bit further back behind you. Release those hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, stepping that left leg back, coming into your sprinter's lunge. Hold it here for a moment. Back of the left thigh, lifting up towards the ceiling. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, stepping back, down facing dog. Inhale, unfurl the spine into your plank position. Exhale, knees come down. Squeeze the elbows in to lower all the way down. Press down through the tops of the feet, hands by the rib cage. Inhale into your baby cobra. Squeeze the elbows in. You might even take those hands off. Make sure there's not too much weight into those hands, and then place them back down again. One more inhale. Exhale, press into the hands via your tabletop into down facing dog. Holding your down dog for 3 breaths. Long, smooth breathing. Rising up onto the balls of the feet so you can take that left leg up to your 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it as far forward as you can. Sprinter's lunge. Just taking an inhale to reach that right heel back, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, stepping forward. Uttanasana, relax the head. Bend the knees, take the hands forward, hook the thumbs as you come up. Inhale, drop the tailbone down, leaning back. Exhale, palms of hands come together. Coming into your Uttanasana, release those hands down. We'll go again. So hooking the thumbs, you might swap the way that you interlace those thumbs. Drop the tailbone down, inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees, relax the head. Take those hands back behind you, maybe swapping the way that you interlace the fingers here. Take one more inhale. Exhale to bring those hands a little bit further back if you can. Release those hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, stepping the right leg back. Sprinter's lunge. Onto the fingertips here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, straightening into that left leg just to where you can. Try to draw that left hip crease back. Maybe planting the hands down. We'll just take one more full breath here. And then inhaling, bending through that front leg. Step back. Down dog. Inhale, unfurl into your plank position. Option here to keep the knees off, and we're going to lower for 3. Elbows stay in. 2, 1. Little hover. Release all the way down. Tops of the feet down. Take the hands back behind you, interlacing through the fingers. Reach those hands back. Lifting up into your Shavasana. Pressing down through the tops of the feet. Try to lift the arms off the back if you can. Take one more inhale. Coming up. Exhale, release those hands by the rib cage via your tabletop, tucking the toes under, and down dog. It's 3 breaths. Try to straighten those arms, armpits wrapping in to face one another. Rising up into the balls of the feet, take that right leg up, inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward. Inhale, reach that left heel back. Exhaling, pressing that left palm down. And then as you take an inhale, reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. Let's hold it here for a moment. Keep pressing that left back thigh up towards the ceiling. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, bringing that right hand down. And then stepping forward, Uttanasana, relax the head. Bend through the knees, hook the thumbs, inhaling. Drop the tailbone down, leaning back. Exhale, bend through the knees. Take those hands behind you. Interlace the hands, extending the arms back. Inhale. Exhale to try to bring them a little bit further back. Releasing those hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step that left leg back. Sprinter's lunge, inhale. Exhale to strain into this front leg just to where you can. You might keep it slightly bent, maybe the hands plant down. We're going to lift this left heel up, draw the right hip crease back. One more full breath. Pressing down through the base of that right big toe. Bend through the right knee, inhale. Exhale, step back, down dog. And taking an inhale, unfurl the spine, coming into your plank position. Option for knees off, slow lower for 3, for 2, for 1. Little hover, releasing all the way down, tops of the feet down. Take those hands back, interlacing through the fingers. Maybe trying to straighten through those arms, lift the arms off and lifting the upper back off the mat. Keep breathing. Active through those legs. Take one more inhale, try to lift up. And then exhale, releasing down, hands by the rib cage. Press into the hands via tabletop, down facing dog. 3 breaths. Drawing the kneecaps up, chest pressing towards the legs. Let's rise up onto the balls of feet, taking that left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward. Sprinter's lunge. Take an inhale, reach that right heel back, chest reaching forward. And then exhale, plant that right hand down. And taking an inhale, peel open that left arm up towards the ceiling. Active through that back right leg. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, bring that left hand down and stepping forward, Uttanasana. Let the head relax. Bend through the knees. Hook the thumbs as you're coming up. Drop the tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, palms, hands come together. Releasing down, Uttanasana, arms by your side. Just one more round, right and left. Hook the thumbs. Inhale. Drop the tailbone down, leaning back. Exhale, bending through the knees. Take the hands back behind you, interlacing through the fingers. Take another inhale. Exhale, try to bring the arms back. Exhale, release those hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, stepping that right leg back. Sprinter's lunge, inhale. Exhale, pyramids, trying to strain this front leg, relax the head down. We're just going to keep moving through now. Bend into this left leg, plant the hands down, step back, down facing dog. Inhale to come forward into your plank position. Exhale, lower for 3, for 2, for 1. Releasing down, tops of feet down, hands back down by the ribs. Option for Cobra, or if you'd like to, up facing dog. Strong through your legs, lift through the belly, maybe lifting through the eyes. 1 full breath. And you can come back down to the knees or come over the toes into your down facing dog. 3 breaths. Steady the gaze. And Rising up onto the balls of the feet, take that right leg up, inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward. Inhale, reach that left heel back, chest forward. Exhale, left hand down, peel open that right arm, take an inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand all the way down. Let's drop that left knee for a moment. We'll take one full breath here. Lift that left knee off, take the hands slightly forward and coming into your L shape here for a moment, taking an inhale. And then as you exhale, forward fold into your Uttanasana, relax the head. Bend through the knees, take the hands forward, hook the thumbs. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold forward. Interlacing the hands behind the back. This last one. Maybe feeling into a bit more space. Take an inhale, reach the shoulder tips away from the ears. And then exhale, bring it a little bit further back. Releasing those hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend through the knees. Take that left leg back. Sprinter's lunge. Inhale. Exhale into your pyramid. Inhale, bend into the front leg. Plant the hands down. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower for 3, for 2, for 1. Release all the way down. Tops of the feet down. Draw those hands back. Either your Cobra or your up facing dog. Tips of the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Option to come down to the knees or over the feet into your down facing dog. 3 breaths. Rise up into the balls of the feet. Take that left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward. Inhale, sprinter's lunge. Exhale, right palm down. Opening up that left arm. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. Dropping that right knee down. Let's take one full breath here. Lifting that right knee off. Take the hands slightly forward of that left foot, lifting up into your L shape here, taking an inhale, and then exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend through the knees, hook the thumbs, inhaling, leaning back. Exhale, palms and hands come together, drawing down into your Uttanasana, just allowing the hands to stay in your prayer position and closing down the eyes if that feels comfortable. Just noticing how your body's feeling. Feeling that increased circulation, oxygen and blood flowing. Just allowing the energetic ground back down into the feet. And then let's open up the eyes, releasing the arms down by your side, bringing the feet together if you can, if that's available. Coming into Utkatasana, so bend through the knees, sweep those arms forward and up, taking the arms up alongside the ears. If you can, shifting the weight back into the heels so you can see your toes if you look down, but keeping those ears alongside the arms if possible. And staying here for 3 full breaths. If it's available, maybe sitting down a little bit lower. Shifting the weight slightly back. Now we're going to try to sit all the way down without using our hands. If you need to use your hands, feel absolutely free. We can take an inhale as you exhale, sitting all the way down, reaching those hands forward. Draw the navel in as you sit down. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Open the knees out wide. I'm just going to turn to face you. Heels coming in towards the groin. Just using your hands, gently opening out the feet. If this is very uncomfortable on your lower back, you could sit up on a cushion or a blanket or something like that, or even a block. Let's take a few breaths, actually just lengthening up through the spine, letting those knees drop down. Gazing towards the tip of the nose, or just slightly forward of the mat. Taking one more inhale.
As you exhale, let's start to fold forward. Just to where you can. If you have got the space, you might use your elbows on the inside of the legs, a little bit of light pressure, that's not really important. You want to keep your sitting bones down, and if it's more comfortable, you can just release your arms down in front of you. Breathing into and noticing sensation in your hip joint. Noticing if there's any space, particularly as you exhale. What can you let go of here? And then let's walk the hands back up, or coming back up. And we're going to open out into our wide-legged pose, or Uttanasana. Pressing down through the backs of the legs, knees and toes pointing up towards the ceiling. We'll go for our side bend variation. Just sliding the hand down that right leg, take that left arm up and over. Option to turn the eyes to look up towards the ceiling. Pressing down through that left sitting bone. And then taking an inhale, coming back up, and we'll go the other way. Slide that left hand down the leg, right arm comes up and over, pressing down through that right sitting bone. Trying to keep the breath long and smooth. Gently engaging the navel in towards the spine, particularly as you exhale. Taking an inhale, coming back up, and then using your hands behind you to try to really come right up onto your sitting bones. You're trying to lengthen up through the lower back. And for some of us, this is actually just plenty, and you just want to stay here, maybe even sit on a blanket or a block. If it's available and you'd like to, you can start to come forward just wherever you can. Keep pressing down through those legs, active through the backs of the thighs and toes. And maybe you can come a little bit further. Notice if there's any unnecessary tension you can release here. And then let's walk the hands back up. And then use the hands underneath the legs. Let's bring the legs together. And then making your way down onto your back. Feet just parallel. So lift the hips up and take them slightly over to the left, and then bring the legs together. Open the arms out to your T shape, dropping the knees over to the right. You could use your right hand on top of that left thigh. Option here to turn the eyes to the left. And feeling free to close the eyes. Starting to let go of the weight of the body here. And then let's take an inhale. Bring the legs back through center. Place the feet down so you can take the hips over slightly to the right. Arms out into your T shape, lifting those legs up, dropping them over to the left. And then maybe left hand on the outer right thigh, turning the eyes to look over towards the right. Relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders. And then let's take an inhale, bring the legs back up through center, place the feet down, Bring the hips back to the middle and then making your way into your Shavasana. So make sure you feel comfortable, you're warm enough. If you have a bolster, maybe you like to have that underneath your knees. Anything that you like to use to make yourself feel rested and nourished. When you're ready, closing down those eyes. Just having a sense of completely letting go of the body now. Softening the muscles of the face. Releasing the jaw. Relaxing the front of the throat. Soft belly. Whole body. Letting go. So resting here for the next few minutes. Just feeling free to stay here if you'd like to. And if you're ready to come out, bring a little bit of movement into the fingers, into the toes. Start to take a few deeper, fuller breaths. When you're ready, bending the knees up. Just rolling over onto one side. You could keep your eyes closed if that feels comfortable as you make your way up into a seated position. Just finding yourself into easy crossed legs, resting the hands slightly down onto the legs. Feeling the length of the entire spinal column. Bringing the palms of the hands together into your prayer in front of the chest, bowing the head down towards your hands, just acknowledging your effort to be here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. See you next time.